Chapter 7: To-Do List for Victims of Cybercrime. Being a victim of cybercrime can be an incredibly challenging experience. The impact can be overwhelming and unpredictable, particularly in the fast-paced world of the internet, leaving you feeling powerless like never before. However, taking proactive action towards advocating for your own well-being is always possible. First and foremost, cyberbullying is a crime, and it is crucial to recognize this, both as a victim and as a perpetrator. Many online harassers are unaware of the harm they are causing, and the same goes for victims. If someone gains unauthorized access to your personal pictures, for example, you may feel like you deserve it, but that should never be the case. You have the right to stand up for yourself and make it clear that this kind of behavior won't be tolerated. Even if your data has been leaked and you are humiliated, it is important to fight for your rights. You have the right to keep your secrets, intimate information, and personal quirks to yourself. No one has the right to expose you. Remember, there is no shame in being a whistleblower of the crime. By speaking out and reporting cyberbullying, you can help prevent others from experiencing the same thing. It is important to create a culture of safety and respect online, and it starts with people like you who are willing to speak up and act. Reporting cyberbullying. Steps to take immediately. Don't respond to and don't forward cyberbullying messages. Keep evidence of cyberbullying. Record the dates, times, and descriptions of instances when cyberbullying has occurred. Save and print screenshots, emails, and text messages. Use this evidence to report cyberbullying to web and cell phone service providers. Block the person who is cyberbullying. Report cyberbullying to online service providers. Cyberbullying often violates the terms of service established by social media sites and internet service providers. Review their terms and conditions or rights and responsibilities sections. These describe content that is or is not appropriate. Visit social media safety centers to learn how to block users and change settings to control who can contact you. Report cyberbullying to the social media site so they can take action against users abusing the terms of service. Report cyberbullying to law enforcement. When cyberbullying involves the following activities, it is considered a crime and should be reported to law enforcement. Threats of violence. Child pornography or sending sexually explicit messages or photos. Taking a photo or video of someone in a place where he or she would expect privacy. Stalking and hate crimes. Some governments consider other forms of cyberbullying criminal. Consult the laws and law enforcement for additional guidance. Report cyberbullying in educational centers. Cyberbullying can create a disruptive environment in an educational center, and it is often related to in-person bullying. The educational center can use the information to help inform prevention and response strategies. Many educational centers are required to address cyberbullying in their anti-bullying policy. Some state laws also cover off-campus behavior that creates a hostile educational environment. Activity idea, self-care plan. Create a self-care plan. Have each participant create a personalized self-care plan. Encourage them to be creative and think about activities that bring them joy and help them feel grounded and centered. Let participants share their ideas. Boundary setting workshop. Lead a workshop on setting boundaries with online activity. Ask group participants to schedule a common time for a social media detox and, if necessary, communicate with each other through alternative platforms during this time. By sharing the information and experiences gained from their time on social media, they can reflect on the value of this content and its impact on their well-being. Online self-care scavenger hunt. Create together a list of self-care activities that can be done online, such as meditation apps, virtual yoga classes, or online art therapy. Have participants search for and try out different self-care activities to find what works best for them. Let participants share their experiences after. Kindness challenge. Encourage participants to spread kindness and positivity online by leaving uplifting comments on social media posts, sending virtual hugs to friends and family, or volunteering for a virtual service project. Strategies to set boundaries and manage screen time. It is important to set boundaries and manage screen time in order to protect our mental health and well-being in the digital age. Here are some strategies for setting boundaries and managing screen time. Create a schedule. Set aside specific times for using technology and stick to it. This can help you avoid the temptation to mindlessly scroll or spend too much time online. Set limits. Use the built-in tools on your devices to set limits on your screen time. You can also use apps or software to block distracting websites or set limits on your internet usage. Take breaks. It is important to take breaks from technology and give your eyes and brain a rest. Consider taking a walk, reading a book, or engaging in a non-digital activity during your breaks. Create a tech-free zone. Designate a specific place, such as your bedroom or living room, as a tech-free zone. This can help you disconnect from technology and create a sense of balance in your life. Seek support. If you are struggling to manage your screen time or set boundaries, consider seeking support from a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. By following these strategies, you can set boundaries and manage your screen time in a way that promotes your mental health and well-being. Remember, it is important to find a balance and not let technology consume all of your time and attention. Resources to set boundaries and manage screen time. Freedom. This app allows you to block distracting websites and apps, set limits on your internet usage, and create a schedule for your screen time. Forest. This app helps you stay focused by planting a virtual tree that dies if you leave the app. Stay focused. This Chrome extension blocks distracting websites and allows you to set limits on your internet usage. Cold Turkey. This app allows you to block specific websites or apps and create a schedule for your screen time. Recommended websites. BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that offers advice and support for a range of mental health issues, including managing screen time and setting boundaries. Their YouTube channel features videos on these topics and more. Virtual Addiction. The website features Dr. David Greenfield, founder of the Center for Internet and Technology Addiction, an assistant clinical professor of psychiatry at the University of Connecticut School of Medicine. Dr. Greenfield is a leading voice on internet and technology addiction. The site provides information on his research and clinical work, as well as his licensure and certifications. Media and press inquiries are welcome, with contact information provided. Visitors can learn more about Dr. Greenfield's approach to addiction treatment through the website's press room. Common Sense Media. The website is an organization dedicated to making media and technology safer, healthier, and more equitable for minors and families. They offer a range of resources and tools to support digital literacy and citizenship, including high-quality media recommendations and internet access for all learners. The organization believes in media that inspires and entertains families of all kinds, technology that protects privacy and supports communities, and learning tools that prepare students and teachers for success in a connected world. Their core values include media choice, digital equity, digital literacy and citizenship, tech accountability, and healthy early education, which inform their work under their core brands. Common Sense Media has had a significant impact, including connecting 10 million families to high-speed internet through the Federal Affordable Connectivity Program and helping 95% of students become confident in digital citizenship after learning with their curriculum. Family Online Safety Institute. The Family Online Safety Institute, FOSI, is a non-profit organization that focuses on making the online world a safer place for families. They work with leaders from industry, government, and non-profit sectors to develop innovative solutions and policies that promote a culture of responsibility and digital citizenship. FOSI's work encompasses public policy, industry best practices, and good digital education. They promote the 3 Ps of policy, practice, and parenting by providing resources, events, and special projects to educate and inform governments, regulators, industry, and media around the world on online safety. FOSI hosts an annual international conference and exhibition to highlight the extraordinary work, products, and services that exist today. Good Digital Parenting provides helpful resources like videos, tip sheets, resources, blogs, and more to help families talk with their children about online safety and use parental controls effectively. Recommended books. How to Break Up with Your Phone, The 30-Day Plan to Take Back Your Life, by Catherine Price. This book provides a 30-day plan to help readers take control of their relationship with their phone and develop healthier habits. It is well researched and offers practical tips for reducing screen time, improving focus, and reducing stress. The book emphasizes the importance of being mindful of how we use technology and encourages readers to set clear boundaries around phone use. Price provides a step-by-step plan that is easy to follow and includes daily exercises to help readers change their habits. She also provides scientific evidence to support her recommendations, and helps readers understand how our relationship with technology affects our brain and overall well-being. Digital Minimalism: Choosing a Focused Life in a Noisy World, by Cal Newport. This book advocates for a minimalist approach to technology use and provides practical strategies for reducing screen time and improving focus and productivity. Newport argues that we need to be intentional about how we use technology and suggests that we adopt a philosophy of digital minimalism to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. He provides a framework for evaluating our technology use and provides practical tips for reducing screen time and distractions. The book also includes real-life examples of individuals who have successfully implemented digital minimalism, and provides a roadmap for readers to follow. The Tech-Wise Family: Everyday Steps for Putting Technology in Its Proper Place, by Andy Crouch. This book offers practical advice and guidelines for managing screen time and setting healthy boundaries for technology use within the family. Crouch emphasizes the importance of intentional living and provides practical tips for reducing screen time, improving family relationships, and promoting healthy habits. The book also includes a family technology plan that readers can use to develop their own guidelines for technology use. Crouch's approach is grounded in Christian values, but the book is accessible to readers of all faiths and backgrounds. Screenwise: Helping Kids Thrive and Survive in Their Digital World, by Devorah Heitner. This book provides guidance and strategies for families to help their children navigate the digital world and develop healthy habits around technology use. Heitner emphasizes the importance of balance and encourages families to focus on promoting positive values and skills, such as empathy, communication, and critical thinking. The book includes practical advice for managing screen time, dealing with cyberbullying, and promoting digital citizenship. Heitner's approach is grounded in research and is based on her extensive experience working with minors and families. The Joy of Missing Out: Finding Balance in a Wired World, by Christina Crook. This book offers a counter-cultural perspective on technology use, and encourages readers to find joy and fulfillment in disconnecting from technology and focusing on real-world experiences. Crook argues that we need to be intentional about our use of technology and provides practical tips for reducing screen time and fostering meaningful connections with others. She also shares stories of individuals who have successfully unplugged from technology and found happiness in the process. The book is well researched and provides a thoughtful reflection on the role of technology in our lives. Recommended podcasts: Zen Parenting Radio. This podcast is hosted by a couple who explore various topics related to education and relationships, including managing screen time and setting boundaries. The hosts offer practical advice and tools for families to create a more mindful and intentional approach to technology use in their families. Parenting Bites. This podcast covers a range of topics related to education in the digital age, including screen time management and setting boundaries. The hosts discuss the latest trends and technologies, offer tips for navigating the online world, and interview experts in the field. Screen Strong Families. This podcast is focused specifically on helping families navigate the challenges of screen time and technology use. The host interviews experts and shares tips and strategies for setting boundaries, creating healthy habits, and finding balance in the digital age. The Calm Collective. This podcast explores various topics related to personal growth and wellness, including managing screen time and creating healthy boundaries. The host offers practical advice and insights for finding balance and cultivating mindfulness in the digital age. Mindful Mama. This podcast is focused on mindful parenting, with episodes covering topics like screen time management and setting boundaries. The host offers practical tips and advice for creating a more mindful approach to technology use in families, as well as insights and interviews with experts in the field. Self-care and personal growth. The internet can also be a useful tool for practicing self-care in your daily life. There are countless apps and websites that can help you manage your mental health and well-being, from meditation and mindfulness apps to online therapy and peer support platforms. By incorporating these resources into your routine, you can better manage stress and build healthy habits that support your mental health and well-being. Finally, the internet can be a great way to connect with others and build a sense of community. Whether you are looking for support from like-minded individuals or simply want to make new friends, the internet can be a great way to find and build relationships that nourish your mental health and well-being. By using the internet as a tool for self-care and personal growth, you can better navigate the challenges and opportunities of the digital world and build a healthy and fulfilling life online. Tips to find healthy sources of inspiration and motivation online. One way to find healthy sources of inspiration and motivation online is to identify your interests and goals. Whether you're looking to improve your physical health, develop new skills, or pursue a creative passion, the internet can be a great place to find resources and support. Look for blogs, podcasts, and social media accounts that align with your interests and goals, and follow or subscribe to those that inspire you. Another way to find healthy sources of inspiration and motivation online is to seek out communities of like-minded individuals. From forums and discussion groups to online meetups and events, you can find a range of online communities that can provide support and encouragement as you work towards your goals. By connecting with others who share your interests and values, you can find new sources of inspiration and motivation and build meaningful relationships that support your personal growth. Finally, it is important to be mindful of the content you consume online. While it can be helpful to seek out positive and inspiring content, it is also important to balance this with a healthy dose of realism and perspective. Avoid sources of information that are overly sensational or misleading, and be sure to fact-check before you share or act on any information you find online. By finding healthy sources of inspiration and motivation online, you can stay motivated and inspired as you work towards your goals and pursue your passions. Recommendations. TED Talks. TED Talks are a popular source for inspiring and thought-provoking presentations on a wide range of topics, including technology, science, culture, and personal development. With speakers from around the world, TED Talks offer fresh perspectives and insights that challenge our thinking and inspire us to take action. The Daily Stoic. The Daily Stoic is a website and book series that provides daily inspiration and wisdom from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. Each day, readers receive a new Stoic teaching, along with practical exercises and reflections to help apply the wisdom to their daily lives. The Daily Stoic is a valuable resource for anyone looking to cultivate resilience, inner peace, and wisdom. The School of Life. The School of Life is a global organization that offers personal development resources, including books, courses, workshops, and online content. Their mission is to help individuals develop emotional intelligence, build resilience, and cultivate meaningful connections with others. With a focus on philosophy, psychology, and the arts, the School of Life provides a unique approach to personal growth and development. Audible. Audible is a leading provider of audiobooks, offering a vast selection of titles in various genres, including fiction, non-fiction, and personal development. With a subscription to Audible, users can access audiobooks on their smartphones, tablets, or other devices, making it a convenient way to learn and grow while on the go. Audible also offers original content, podcasts, and guided meditations to help users improve their well-being and personal growth. The evolution of mental disorders linked to the internet usage. For many people who grew up before the advent of the internet, life looked very different. Without social media, online shopping, and the constant presence of screens, people's interactions were more localized and the impact of media and advertising was more limited. People chose partners and friends from within their local communities and, while there were still societal ideals presented in magazines and on television, the level of pressure to conform to certain beauty standards was far less intense. Without the constant presence of other people's carefully curated lives on social media, people were free to live their lives without constantly comparing themselves to others. Decisions like choosing a partner or a career were made with a more limited set of options, without the overwhelming number of choices that the internet can present. While the internet has undoubtedly brought about a great deal of convenience and opportunity, it has also had a significant impact on our daily lives and on our mental health in particular. One of the most significant impacts has been an increase in social isolation, as people spend more time interacting with screens and less time interacting in real life. In addition, the internet has created a culture of comparison and perfectionism, particularly around beauty standards, that can be damaging to mental health and body image. In this chapter, we will explore some of the ways in which the internet has impacted our sense of self and offer strategies for promoting a healthier relationship with technology and social media. Internet addiction disorder, IAD. IAD is a condition characterized by excessive internet use, which interferes with daily life and can lead to negative consequences, such as social isolation, decreased productivity, and physical health problems. The concept of IAD was first studied in the late 1990s, and it has been the subject of ongoing research since then. Some countries have implemented policies to address IAD, such as South Korea, which has established clinics to treat individuals with internet addiction. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying refers to the use of technology to harass, intimidate, or humiliate others. While bullying has existed for centuries, the rise of the internet and social media has made it easier for bullies to target their victims. Cyberbullying has been studied extensively since the early 2000s, and many countries have implemented laws or policies to address it, such as the UK's 2014 Anti-Social Behaviour, Crime and Policing Act. FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO is a condition characterized by anxiety or stress related to the belief that one is missing out on something important or enjoyable that others are experiencing. The term FOMO was first coined in 2000 by a marketing strategist, and the concept has since been studied in the context of social media and technology use. While there are no specific policies in place to address FOMO, many mental health professionals encourage individuals to practice mindfulness and limit their exposure to social media to reduce feelings of anxiety or inadequacy. Body dysmorphic disorder, BDD. BDD is a mental health condition characterized by a preoccupation with perceived flaws or defects in one's appearance, which can lead to significant distress and functional impairment. Social media can contribute to BDD by presenting unrealistic beauty standards and promoting a culture of comparison and perfectionism. Influencer marketing. Social media influencers are often hired to promote beauty products or services, which can create a sense of pressure to conform to a particular beauty standard in order to achieve the same level of success or desirability. Advertising algorithms. Social media platforms use algorithms to track user data and target advertising to specific demographics. This can result in young people being bombarded with beauty-related ads, which can create a sense of inadequacy or pressure to conform to beauty standards. Eating disorders. Eating disorders are serious mental health conditions that can be triggered or exacerbated by cultural ideals around beauty and body shape. Social media can contribute to eating disorders by promoting unrealistic beauty standards and by providing a platform for the sharing of harmful content related to dieting and weight loss. Social comparison. Social media can foster a culture of comparison and competition, which can lead to feelings of inauthenticity, low self-esteem, body dissatisfaction, and eating disorders. Hashtag trends. Popular hashtags related to weight loss or fitness can create pressure to conform to a particular body type or shape, which can contribute to the development of eating disorders. Low self-esteem. Social media can have a negative impact on self-esteem, particularly among young people who are still developing their sense of identity and self-worth. Social media can contribute to low self-esteem by presenting unrealistic beauty standards and by promoting a culture of comparison and perfectionism. Airbrushed images. Social media platforms often feature airbrushed or edited images, which can create unrealistic beauty standards and contribute to feelings of inadequacy.